I didn't know that I was being trashy. I didn't know that it was a trash. Did I know it was a trashy situation? I think I knew, but it was kind of nice that this person was dating someone. Even though, in my defense, this person has always been my friend before he started dating this person or these other people that he dated. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for clicking this video, and if you're a returning watcher, family member, subscriber, thank you for watching this video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about trash or treasure. Let me first start by saying that nobody's trash. Like, God made everyone treasure, God made everyone valuable. However, we can all sometimes slip into trash nation. So while you may act trashy, it still never makes you trash. So I don't think that anyone deliberately sets out to be trashy. I don't think anyone plans it, but sometimes we just find ourselves there when we're mindless. You have to be aware of yourself. You have to be conscious of what you're doing and just how you're living and how people are perceiving you, or else you're going to slip there. I'm going to be talking about it in regards to male-female relationships. I'm going to be talking about it in regards to romantic relationships. During my undergrad, I saw a lot of trashy situations, very messy situations that really bothered me, like it made me lose sleep. Like seeing certain things, like especially with girls, like seeing girls like being abused physically, or like dating a boy, he's taking all your money, he's not adding anything to you, he's beating you on top, he's cheating on you, just different things. Like those things really bothered me. To be honest, most of the time, like it's not something that someone needs to tell you that, oh, people know, we know when someone isn't treating us well, because God made us valuable. God's breath is in us and we're valuable, and it's just not natural. It's unnatural for someone to treat you, to oppress you. Man was not made to be dominated. Man was not made to be oppressed. We were made to dominate the earth and dominate the earth, subdue it, replenish and control resources, but not control human beings. So when someone's treating you like rubbish, you know it. What does it look like when you're being demeaned, or you're wondering what does it look like when you're being abused? If they are beating you, talking down at you, taking from you, some girls, they'll take your money, and you see, take your money, take your everything, and not add anything to you. Taking from you is only nice when they need something, teaches you bad habits, I saw girls getting on drugs because of people they were dating, and teaching you harmful addictive habits, and just basically adds nothing to your life. Those are harmful, unhealthy, and abusive situations that you do not need. You deserve more, you deserve better. Somebody's dating you and dating other people, and sometimes they even let you know that this is what you are doing, this is what I'm doing. But why do we stay? Why do people stay? If we were not made to, why do people stay in such situations? Like why do we put ourselves in such situations? I think, or how do we get in such situations? We get in such situations not because of the other person. I believe that we get in such situations because of ourselves, that we are attracting such people and we are allowing such people to be in our spaces and to treat us in those horrible ways that will continue to bring us down. That you get in that situation because of you. I don't mean to be harsh or anything, but it starts with you. It's not about the person, it's you. How do you deal with this? I would say that it's not a one day thing. It's something that you really need to reflect. Like, you really need to go back and ask yourself, what do I think about myself? Like, what's my mindset about myself? Because do you know what? Your life will go in the direction of your mind. Your life will go in the direction of the way you think about things in general. So and one of the most important, I don't know if there's another word more than important, but one of the most pertinent, one of the most vital things about life is knowing who you are and Not only knowing who you are, and also knowing what you think about yourself, and being aware of your thoughts about yourself, because that can really affect you and affect how you relate to other people and how they perceive you. And if people perceive that you are weak, if people perceive that you don't think highly of yourself, they will treat you like that. Like human beings, they will not. I've heard people say that like it's like when you're selling a product, if you sell this product for $5, no one will come and say, oh, this book is really nice, please sell it for $10. Like, the value that you put on the book is the value that people will tap into, or people will give you. Is the value that people will give you. But no one will come and say, oh, this thing is so good, why are you selling, let me pay you. No, they can, family and friends or whoever, someone that cares about you can advise you, but they won't say, let me pay you extra money for this thing because it's so good. Very rarely, very rarely. Because I just remember that I braided someone's hair, and she said she said to me, this was so much work, and she added a lot of money on the work that I did. Not a tip, she really like added some money. So very rarely, very rare cases, you hardly, that's like one in 100 cases. I said all that to say that it's the value that it's the way you see yourself. How you see yourself really matters, and the thoughts that you think about yourself. And that doesn't just happen in one day. That doesn't just happen automatically. Your experiences, your social and cultural environment has formed and shaped the way that you think, has shaped the way that you see yourself. Your experiences, all the good, bad, everything, the things that you saw growing up, the things that were norms, that was okay, what wasn't okay. Those things affect how you see yourself, and they affect, how you act, affect your mindset. So you have to go back and think, and you have to go back and reassess. You have to go back, draw back, isolate yourself. Isolating yourself is really powerful. You have to go back and check yourself and see, how am I thinking? Because especially when you have a reoccurring thing, a reoccurring incident, like you are constantly being cheated on, you're constantly being abused, constantly being looked down on, or you have to go back and ask yourself some questions and ask God to also reveal yourself to you. Show me myself, show me this mess that's in me. So that's that. You have to really dig deep and bring out those limiting beliefs about yourself, those self-limiting beliefs. And when you find them, you then tear them down. They are lies. Perhaps someone told you growing up that, oh, you were nothing, or your girls are nothing, girls are not valuable, or that you're just nothing. People just made you, you were always pushed aside and or not noticed or invisible, and so you just kind of grew up with that mindset. That's a lie. Like I said, one of the first things that I said in this video is that you are treasure, you are not trash, you're treasure. It doesn't matter what has happened, it doesn't matter what you have been through or whatever you have done. All that matters is how God created you and who God created you to be. He knew you, he formed you with intricately, like he knows the details of your being, of who you are, and he wrote your days even before you came. So you weren't just a mistake, like you didn't just drop on the earth, like you are a deliberate person. You're here on the earth deliberately. So when you find those lies, you tear them down. And tearing down lies doesn't take a day. It's a constant process. It's a continual thing. It's an everyday thing. Like it's an everyday journey. It's not a one day thing. You keep using the word of God, surrounding yourself with people also who are solid people, who are whole, who are not looking for someone to tear them up, people who are looking for someone to lift up, people who will lift you up with their words. So you use that to begin to build yourself down, begin to build yourself up. I meant to say this is very also important, especially when you're choosing a spouse. It helps you not to settle with any rubbish just because but knowing who you are helps you to know what to take and just what's not acceptable. I would say that. Also, run from situations that demean you, situations that abuse you, situations that so also apart from our mindsets, like apart from mindsets that we've had from growing up, like negative mindsets, sometimes we find ourselves in trashy situations just because, honestly, or just because of our flesh, because the flesh is sinful, the flesh is falling, this flesh is sinful. It doesn't want your good. The flesh is always wants to go this way, the spirit man wants to go this way, but the flesh wants to go this way. So sometimes you find yourself in trashy situations like that. We are broken, human beings are broken, but God makes us whole. We have to constantly go to God to heal us and to work on us. I have a trashy situation story to tell you guys. So I didn't know that I was being trashy. I didn't know that it was a trash. Did I know it was a trashy situation? I think I knew, but it was kind of nice, I guess. I'm just saying the truth, you know. Yeah. So, and that's the thing. We have to be very aware of. The Bible says that not be unaware of the devices, of the schemes of the devil. The devil is very cunning and very, you don't even know, like he creeps in on you very subtly that you don't realize that he's taking over. So we have to be wise. We have to really be wise. So this person, I never dated this person, but we were very close, very, very close, and we liked each other. But how do I tell this story? So basically, this person, I knew that this person was dating someone, even though in my defense, this person has always been my friend before he started dating this person or these other people that he dated. But anyways, in this situation, this person was dating someone else, and I knew that he was dating someone else, even though we never talked. Well, we talked about it, but I knew he was dating someone else. But I was entertaining this person. I was giving him my attention, going out, going for dinner, you know, just hanging out, talking, etc. Go to his office, talking to him on the phone and all that. And one day I was doing my devotions. I was doing my devotions in the room, and I had a sticky note. That had fearless written on it. I had a sticky note that I had written fearless in bold letters. And my cousin came into the place where I was doing my devotion with my Bible and everything, and she was like, and she goes, you know what, take another sticky note, write self-worth, and then write that person's name, and then put a, like, she just gave the instruction very not casually. It was kind of annoying. She was like, write self-worth, and then write the person's name, and then use a pen and cancel out the person's name. And she walked out. Honestly, when she wrote it, I was like, what kind of talk is this? What kind of annoying talk is this? Of course I have self-worth. But then, like, in the same minute, I started to think to myself that think about it, this is not a self-worth situation, because this person has been with other people and is currently with someone right now. Like, he has been with people since you've known him, and he's currently with someone right now, and you're talking with him as if you guys are together, and he's in a relationship, in a committed relationship. So why are you talking to somebody that you know is in a relationship with somebody? And whenever people ask him about you know, his relationship status, he only associates himself with that person, or he only mentions that person's name. Like, you know, he doesn't, basically, from the things he says, he doesn't value you. So what are you there for? Like, why are you entertaining this person? So it was an aha moment for me. It was like, wow, chai, like, okay. I was humbled. Basically, I was really humbled. We are all treasure. We are someone's treasure. One man's trash is another man's treasure, but there's nobody is even trash. No one is even trash, really. No one is trash, and you're someone's treasure. I am someone's treasure. So if you feel someone is like wasting your time and your life, your space, like your mental space, emotional space, like, cut off, like, really, really cut off, like, just, you know, cut off such associations and such affiliations. You don't need that, because you're a treasure. You're someone's treasure. They have so much. You have so much to add. Human beings are so complex. Like, there's so much to us that even us don't even know. There's so much that you can add to someone. Like, there's so much that I have to give, there's so much that you have to give. So don't manage, don't beg, don't beg, don't beg, and don't beg anybody. Don't live as if you're not literally begging. There's the way you live with someone as if you're begging them. Don't do that. You are better than that. So I just wanted to say that today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave your comments. Have you been in a trashy situation before? If yes, do you feel like you can share some of the things that happened, and how you got out of it? And I hope and I pray that God helps us, that God shows us when we are slipping into trashy situations, when we're letting someone to treat us like dirt, and just open our eyes to see, and to heal us from past wounds, heal us from hurts, heal us from abusive situations, and just things that have robbed us of our identity, and things that have robbed us of our identity and who we truly are in God. Don't forget, go to the Word of God to build you up. The Word of God is able to build you up. It will build you up. It will build you up. It will fill you up. It's food. It's spiritual food. It will build you in your inner man, and it will begin to manifest and blossom on the outside. Thank you so much. But I hope you got the point, and love you, girl. Love you, boy. Like this video, and see you in my next video. Bye.